Good morning, everybody. It's your boy D Mac. Let's talk. Jello. Jello. That's what I'm talking about right there, brother. You are absolutely keeping the tradition of the Ball family alive. What tradition am I talking about? I'm talking about the tradition of making these analysts eat their words. I've stated before that they've done nothing but scrutinize these young men from the time that Lonzo stepped into the league, and each brother has had to bear their own brunt of the criticism, of the speculations, and all of those things like that. But like I said, LeVar trained his sons. He groomed his sons well, and he prepared them for these types of things because he knows how boisterous he is, and he knows his confidence wasn't going to be appreciated by everybody, and his sons were going to have a target on their backs a lot of the times because of who and what they are. So he prepared them for that, not just for high school or college. He prepared them for life. And Liangelo went out, and I watched his performance. He looked very comfortable. He looked very confident. He's definitely a set shooter. Let him post up in the corner, and he looked almost like Curry sometimes when he shot that ball, man. And when I say he looked like Curry, I mean his confidence was there. He was awesome, and he wasn't playing with his brothers, so they can go ahead and kill that notion of, well, can he play without his brothers? Yes, he showed you he could play without his brothers, and he played a great game. 16 points in 16 minutes. That's what, like 62% or something like that. But okay, we'll take that, Liangelo, because that's just the beginning. Young man, I salute you. I salute your family because what people are not really seeing is this. Me and Big J were talking about it. Liangelo, he seemed to be very lost without his brothers, which is expected. You're going to be lost without your brothers when you've been with them your whole life and you've been taught to depend on your brothers. Um, when I was in the military, we depended on our brothers. They would tell us, look to your left, look to your right. When we go down range, this is going to be the guy in your corner. This is going to be the guy that most likely save your life in a lot of instances. And that's exactly what happened. And we developed a codependency out of necessity. The Ball brothers developed a codependency with each other out of necessity, but it wasn't to the point to where they couldn't function without each other. And you see them, they've been separated since Lonzo left Chino Hills, really. The only two that have really been together has been Liangelo and LaMelo. And then in Australia, that's where Liangelo was hurt a lot of the time. So um dang, all those L's, man. So LaMelo played in Australia by himself, not with Lonzo, not with Liangelo. So, they keep coming up with every excuse in the book for these young men to not succeed. And they keep highlighting every reason why these young men should not succeed. But they keep proving them wrong every time. Man, I know LeVar up there having a ball. Why isn't Stephen A. calling LeVar on his show now? They wanted to call him on there to make him look bad. They wanted to call him on there to try to demonize this brother. But now that his sons is doing exactly what he said all three of them were gonna do, where the analysts now? Stephen A. Why he ain't on your show now? Shannon and Skip, why he not on your show now? He's never been on TNT. TNT been hating him from the beginning. Charles Barkley has been talking so bad about that family, and now he's sitting there looking dumb. And I love every second of it. I've always pulled for the underdog. And a lot of times in my life, I've been the underdog to come back and prove people wrong. And it's a great feeling. It gives you confidence in yourself, gives you confidence in what you're doing. And I really am going to be behind the Ball family for the entirety of their careers in basketball. because I see something in these young men that a lot of people don't have, and that is mental stability. Yeah, these guys have the things that they've dealt with so far in their young lives is only going to make them greater as they grow and get older. I'm looking forward to seeing these young men do some great things. And I was just looking at it when he was playing the game. I was saying, man, LaMelo at the one, Jello at the two, Rozier at the three, Miles Bridges and Haywood at the four. Get that solid five. The Hornets is going to be something to deal with this season. LaMelo gave him that spark last season. Liangelo is just knocking off the rust. If he continues to play the way he played this game, he definitely has a spot on the roster, and we will see Liangelo Ball playing with LaMelo Ball this next season coming up. I can almost guarantee that. There would be no other reason why they wouldn't. Um, that's going to do two things for them. That's going to give Melo a sense of security. That's going to give Liangelo a sense of security. That's going to give them that shooter that they wanted Devontae Graham to be. And he don't choke. These guys don't choke. I've never seen uh, no, I take that back. I seen Zoe choke before, but I don't know if it was a choke or just a bad game. But everybody have those. But I haven't seen these guys do like Schroeder. I haven't seen them do like Kyle Kuzma. Matter of fact, we've always had this little comparison between Kyle Kuzma and Lonzo because I bet you that the Lakers wish they kept Lonzo instead of Kyle Kuzma because he adapted and overcame. Kyle Kuzma still wallowing in his self pity or whatever is going on with Kyle Kuzma. I hope he get it together. Um, but yeah, Lonzo, he's maintained his composure. He didn't break down. He did what he needed to do to change his game to make himself more valuable. Done deal. LaMelo came in the league, solidified himself off tops. Nobody has any question about what LaMelo Ball brings to the game. And now that Liangelo is here and he's shining and he's doing his thing, the next NBA season is going to be really, really special for a lot of reasons. Not just because of the Hornets. The Hornets are doing some great, exciting things, but you got to look at Lonzo and the Bulls. They've got a monster powerhouse over there as well. So yeah, I'm really excited to see these games because you have Golden State building up now. If Lillard goes to Golden State, that's going to be a major problem for the Lakers, the Clippers, the Suns. They're going to be a big problem for everybody because they got Iguodala back. Yeah, Iguodala went back to Golden State, which I'm glad. I wish he wouldn't have left. Iguodala was such an important piece in that team in those championship years. And I hate whenever people win championships and their stock goes up and they leave and go to another team because they got a higher stock. Man, I miss the days of building dynasties, and nobody wants to do that anymore. But I hope that somebody gains that concept. I know that Giannis has that mindset. I know that Steph Curry has that mindset. And so I want to see these guys succeed because we haven't had a dynasty in a long time. We haven't. Um, with all of the team jumping and all of these super teams being built up, you're not going to see a dynasty anymore. Because as soon as they win a championship, everybody's stock gonna go up, and they're gonna go for the biggest bag, and that's taken away from ever having another dynasty. So get that out of your mind, get it out of your hearts. There's gonna be no more dynasties in basketball. I don't know if that's gonna be a good thing or a bad thing, but it's a thing. So I'm looking forward to this up and coming NBA season. Liangelo Ball, I salute you, my brother. Keep on doing your thing, man. Keep on growing and play your game. Don't let them take you out of your game. You're proving LeVar right and everything that he said about you, and I'm glad that you got this opportunity because the NBA would have missed out on this. Go and watch the highlights if you haven't, and see what the NBA was blackballing. They was blackballing this kid. So go and watch those highlights if you haven't watched them, and you'll see just how wrong the NBA is. It doesn't come down to skills. It's not just skills that's gonna get you there. It's not just your game, your basketball IQ that's gonna get you there. There's a whole lot of politics that are gonna keep people out or gonna accept them in. And Liangelo was blackballed, but his father found a way in the back door and got him in there. That's what LeVar does for his boys. That's what every father should do for his son who decides he wants to live his dream in sports, any sport. Make a way for your kids. And he made a way for his kids. And his kids are going to take care of him and his mom and his wife because that's how the cycle goes. We have y'all, we make y'all grow up. We're taking care of you all your life, building you up to the point to where you can go out and start to build your own life. And when we get older and get into our feeble